Welcome to Options Tender. It is Tuesday after the bell, 2/23/21. Thanks for joining us. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this information, tap the like button. It helps us get the word out. Spread the word, spread the wealth. Okay, so let's jump into it. We may have had a reversal today. The wave 2 correction may be over, but it may not. We have some clues either way. It's I did jump in some names here, and I'll show you those after we get done. So let's jump into the SPX. Here's some clues that we might be hitting. Nice reversal, hitting off the 8 MA. Maybe we come back down to retest the 50 again. But I tell you what, I think I have a little different plan in mind. We came down to the bottom edge of the expected move. We popped back inside, very similar to this move here. Came down out of it, came back in, but guess what? We broke down back into it and tested that 50, but we already tested the 50. So is that it? We have a bearish cross on the MACD. Let's draw some lines in here. The trend is our friend. We held this trend line. This long-term trend line, we came back into the channel. We regained the 20 MA. Now we still have some work to do to get over that 8 MA. Crossed over here, a little bit of strength. Enough for a bounce on the 50 for the RSI. We don't know. This could be where it's coming back in order to go higher. Okay, that's why we're looking at both of these right now. All right, let's get down to the 65-minute chart on the ES, just so we can get a lot further in depth. Now, here's the dilemma. We are in a downtrend. We technically are still in a downtrend. That's a lower high. Lower low, that's a lower high. We're still in this channel. We came right back to that neckline for the head and shoulder pattern, and guess what? It made the exact measured move right to the T. the actual formation, which it's pretty rare for that for such a big formation to hit it, to nail it. But we came down to 50% retracement, bounced hard off of there. Now, if I can get even closer, here's what we see. Now, was that done, or is this a bull or a bear trap? A bear trap would be an A, B, C. Let me pull out just a little bit more. I want you to see this. Or is this the start of a new trend, which it would be a 1, 2, 3, pulling back for a 4 and up to a 5, maybe to the downtrend line. But then what we would do is we'd come back to a wave 2. So this would be a wave 1, wave 2, to wherever the retracement will be at the time. So that's the dilemma. You know, the market never makes it easy for us. So we have a situation where this, we had the correction A, B, and going down to C. Well, this, I think we got our 5 waves in here. Okay, but if we didn't, and we have, that's just a wave 4, then we have one more move down. And I don't think it's going to come from tech, because tech had just about 100% retracement in its from its move over. We can actually look at it over in the NQ. We had our move starting here. That would be our wave 1. A wave 2, 100% retracement. To me, all that says is tech is done selling off. It doesn't mean it can't come back down. For if this is a wave 1, you can always retrace with a wave 2. So that would be a 1, 2, 1, 2. And that'd be a brand new buying opportunity. But we do have the cross on the MACD. Let's go back over to the ES. It'd have to be, all the selling would have to come from the small caps. But just know that I'm looking at either one. If we break down here, that's going to be somewhat of a head and shoulder pattern. We'd have our left shoulder, our head. This would be a bullish setup. And that fourth wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, would probably be around this area. hold over here on the monthly, which is a big area. So we'll just place it there. We'll check it out in the morning, see where that ends up. If we start breaking down from this monthly level down back to the expected move, you know, that would just be 3 waves. A big wave 4 shouldn't overlap that wave 1. So that would be, if we start moving down pretty far there, I would say we're going to break a lot further down. So watch it carefully. No, if something happens, it's if, and then what? So we have to react to that. I had some puts on. I added all these trades on. I'm going to show you here in a minute, but I still have SPY puts right at the end of the day. I added them on at the 38.88. So here we go. Really quick, I'm going to run through these. GDX, we jumped in here, and I'm early in all of these. These would be the beginning of wave 1 for most of these names here. So you have time to wait for pullbacks on these. They're not just going to take off on you, not usually. We have BABA coming back at hopefully the end of wave 2, ready to start a new wave count for wave 3. Poulter, Palantir, it held the trend line here. Nice reversal candle, still under the 8MA. Most of these are under the 8MA. Huya, I think this morning I called it Yuha, or last night I called it Yuha or something like that. Whoops. So came back through, broke, but a huge reversal here. It was just retesting the breakout area. So looking at this one to recover, and Huya hopefully got over that 28 MA. See if we can move over that 8. This would be considered, for all of these, you guys, with just a big bear trap if we keep moving up. Tomorrow I expect a somewhat down day, or head down, red to green, something like that. But in WDC, I'm in out spread, so I'm 30 days out on all of these names. We have plenty of time. Even if we make another dip tomorrow, it can be a devastating dip, and I have plenty of time for these to recover. Okay, and I have put protection on. That's what you have to do to trade accounts. That's just one style of trading accounts. I'm in Mara. I do believe Bitcoin is just about done correcting if it hasn't already. Bouncing off of the gap area. Also, there's some support as well. Zoom. This looks beautiful. This Zoom chart is an inverse head and shoulder. We broke out of the descending triangle, which is bullish. We have the left shoulder, head, right shoulder, which that would be wave 1. Wave 2, right at the 200 MA. A setup does not get much better than that. Ignore the slight crossover. It's probably going to be a fake crossover in the MACD. Those are just some of the little nuances you have to keep in mind as you get developed in trading. As you'll just notice little things. You know, those are lagging indicators. So with this reversal here on laser, look at that candle. You know, it's right here at resistance. It used to be support, but we have the correction. We have a wave 1, wave 2. So let's see if we can move higher. There, look at this. It's at support at the 0 line here. The MACD is. So we still crossed over. We have some work to do on all these charts. I'm going to finish off by just telling you, even if on the ES we are bullish, we have work to do to work the momentum to the upside for the daily. It was a great bounce. But either way, we're not just going to shoot straight out of here. Not typically. Market does what it wants. But we'll have to work a head and shoulder. And then when we get up here for the finish of that first wave, we're going to have to go down again to retrace for wave 2 before we can move on to wave 3. So don't think we're just going straight up. You have to play. You have to wait till the market pulls back in order to get your calls in or to buy stock. Yeah, we're crossover in the MACD. Let's do it. We have a bullish divergence here on the RSI. That's it, you guys. Thanks. Hit that like button. Thanks for visiting us at Option Center. We'll see you in the morning.